heat. It looks like Kevin got a little bit of a jump on the 29 got a little jump on the 1 car, and there's dad-to-be Carl Edwards right in the back of the 29, pushing as hard as he can. Here we go up to back, 2x2, except the cat out front.
Look at the run. McMurray get down that back straightaway, getting bumped from Greg Biffle in the 16 car. Biffle's all over the back of it. Edwards looks in the middle.
Oh, I think it might have been Harvick. Kind of gone to the outside and gone with that fast line.
Here comes Truex fighting his way back on the outside, that 56, but not a lot of help out there.
3 wide. Here comes Dale Jr. pushing Cliff Boyer.
Where'd Junebug come from?
This will be the white flag. Jamie McMurray is in front to try to win the 500. This will be the last lap.
Whatever happens now happens, folks. They can all wild up down here, and somebody's going to leave out that second turn a winner.
Junior on the bottom with Boyer. Biffle ahead.
Truex trying to get up there and help McMurray, but Boyer's right there behind Biffle in the 16. Look, here goes Boyer to the outside.
Look at Junior. Come on, Junior. Come on.
Can they make it to the flag?
Nah, no way. They'll never get through this third turn.
Junior got squirreled up right there.
No, it's just perfect. He's flying through there.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. unbelievably has caught Jamie McMurray as they come to turn 4.
He'll have to go to the high side, though. McMurray guarded that line.
Toward the back, never mind. Green flag still out. Checkered flag in the air. The 52nd Daytona 500 to Jamie McMurray. Gets about a half a car length away from Denny Hamlin here and moves up to pick up his Ford teammate, Greg Biffle.
Boy, that is a teammate right there, buddy. I mean, he jumped out there, got him.
Dale Jr. had no help, but he locks on the back of Biffle.
Forward, it's over.
3-car breakaway. Jr. tucked up tight under the bumper of Biffle. Kenseth leads to turn 1, final lap.
Denny Hamlin in the 11s there with no one to push him.
Actually, he might actually be hurting those 2 cars in front of him if he gets back too far. But here we go. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen pretty quick.
We've seen where the timing of where you do it is so critical.
Those 2 cars, the 16 and the 88, should be able to get by Kenseth if Biffle elects to take the chance.
Ford Chevrolet off the final corner. Matt Kenseth trying to win it for the second time. Here comes Junior to the outside. Side by side with Kenseth. He rips it to time. Awesome. 12.
And oh, by the way, it's not over. It's just now on.
Daryl, keep an eye on Dale.
Oh, car in the wall, hard. Turn one. And it's one of the BK cars. It's the 93 of Travis Squabble. No caution. NASCAR, if the track is clear, they will let them finish. We are still green. And here come the leaders.
Yeah, Mark Martin is really pushing Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88.
Junior to the inside of Greg Biffle. The green flag still flies. Martin's number 55. Keselowski in the 2. Biffle backing up. Patrick behind him for the second time. The Daytona 500 goes to Jimmy Johnson, 5-time champion of California, and his Rick Hendricks Chevrolet.
He can thank Dale Jr. for that second year.
Kelly Earnhardt Miller, Dale Jr.'s sister, looking on, and here we go. Green flag, 2 laps.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets to that restart box, and he is gone.
Yeah, that car is, I mean, it takes off. Now, he definitely doesn't want to get too far out. We know that's not good. And he is making a pretty good gap here.
Here, watch the 2. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Got a little bit of help from behind. Gaining on the leader. Junior comes up to cover. Jeff Gordon now leading the inside row. Unless Keselowski or Busch or Denny Hamlin in the 11 drops down, it's Hamlin.
What a move by Hamlin.
Whoa. Now, if we get back to the white flag, we have a race. Look at Stenhouse, that 17 in the middle, back and forth.
Boy, he just shoved Kyle Busch right out of the way. Ricky Stenhouse in his 17 to 3rd place.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there. That baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost a race this week. He's number 11. Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a 3rd line at the top of the racetrack.
Boy, here they come. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 to the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
3rd generation star, Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
Good job, Junebug.
Denny Hamlin to his inside. It's on.
Kevin Harvick in that 4 was really pushing Clint Boyer in that 15.
Well, buddy, I tell you what, that was a pretty good restart for that 22 car. He can go where he wants to now. I think he'll stay with Boyer, though. I don't know what it is, but I think he and Boyer got a little something going.
Hold your breath for the next 30 seconds as 4 cars try to break away from the field.
That 22, it reminds me of Matt Kenseth and the Unlimited the other night. That 22 is out front. He's hard to catch. Logano has got some speed right now. It seems like being out front and pulling these others are not affecting him at all. Here comes Harvick around the outside of Clint Boyer.
And look who's with him.
And here
Dale
comes
Earnhardt Jr.
But look at the run that Harvick had off turn 4, that 4 car. White flag this time.
A lot of jostling back in the pack. The leader's going to make it under the white, under green. Logano, Harvick, Earnhardt, Boyer, last lap.
Guess what? The race is getting ready to start on turn 2. It's all on from there on.
Car smoking back of the field, drops back out of play. 3 wide. Big cluster coming off turn number 4. Smoke, trouble, way in the back, but here come the leaders.
The question is, are they going to throw the yellow or are they going to let them race back?
7, 8 car pile up in the back straightaway. Caution is out.
Logano.
Keep coming. Just stay on the gas. Back straightaway. Stay on the gas. Coming to the easy here. They say on the throttle. Coming to the...
Middletown, Connecticut's Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500.
Daytona 500, guys!
Joey Logano. Sunoco fueling victories.
back running again, but just lost all the momentum.
I think this changed everything. No, I think
Kyle Larson to the bottom for the lead.
He's going to clear him. Here comes the 41 now, the big run. Race is on now. Coming on the top lane.
Both of them. Moving to the same both lanes.
Boy, this
He
is going
needs
to
to
take.
move to the top lane.
Going to have to be quick. Going to have to be quick.
Almirola up to cover. Dillon, where will
Dillon's
he go?
going to get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes.
Good
Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it.
And here it comes with the number 3, 20 years ago. 20 years of trying for Earnhardt. He won the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon wins the 60th running of the Great American Race. Turning the number 3 to victory lane, and he just did a slide to replicate what Dale did when he won it in the 3 20 years ago. How fitting, how special.
Well, you're going to see a lot of emotion out of this young man for this win. That's huge for this family, for RCR.
An anniversary.
Austin Dillon has just won the first race of the 2018 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. 1 lap to go. 2 Connecticut Yankees chasing Hamlin and Busch.
Wow, what a move by Logano. He got under Kyle
amazing.
Busch.
And Preece is coming to help.
All right, and that's what he's going to need. He's got to back up to Preece. He's not going to be able to do it on his own. He's got to get that push for Preece. He's going to have to get on the brakes here, but he's got Kyle Busch in the outside lane.
Logano and Preece grew up together at the quarter midget tracks in Connecticut. And Logano looks low. Top lane
Kyle
gets
Busch got to
spilled.
the
It's
outside,
Kyle.
Logano.
Kyle Busch in the top lane. Logano on the bottom. McDowell, the second yellow car. Where will he go?
So interesting that McDowell decided to go with Kyle Busch, but here comes Eric Jones on the inside. Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin off turn number 4. No, side-by-side battle to the finish. This time, Denny Hamlin wins his second Daytona 500. Neurological disease.
Denny's got to be careful getting too far out there and letting a big run come. And now, as long as they're side by side, he's good. But here comes Newman. Big run. Denny put the block on him. Great job not causing the wreck on that block.
White flag under green. Next flag will end the race, and Newman is there.
Newman's got locked onto his rear bumper just like he did. Oh, wrecking behind Chase Elliott around.
Spinning around,
No
still
caution
green.
yet.
Still green.
Still green, and here they come.
And here comes Blaney.
Ryan Blaney up behind Ryan Newman, trying to get him to Hamlin.
Newman backed up to Blaney. Big run coming here.
To the inside, Newman to the front.
Nothing Denny Hamlin could do. What can Ryan Blaney now do? Here comes a push from Denny Hamlin. Oh, this thing's not over yet. Not at all.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman comes across the line for it and comes to rest. Of all Daytona 500 have ended with a lap change of the lead.
That's not going to change that. Here he goes. Big run right here. Joey's going to move down, block that, right to his teammate's bumper. Watch what happens now behind all these guys. Now that's going to shake everything up. Here comes Austin Dillon to the outside. Oh, man, Kevin Harvick in trouble, gets shuffled out.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
These guys, their job, if you're Austin Dillon, look at Kevin Harvick out on the bottom. On the outside. They're all trying to build that run that Keselowski did. Here goes the 3 car.
Help. They come down the block. Pagano goes back up. Keselowski will him. McDowell in tow. Dillon on the bottom.
Runs on top. Oh, teammates.
Around they go in a hard crash. Kyle Busch.
Larson.
Caution is out.
Wallace is in this. Austin Cedric. Hard hit by guys that does it often.
A man of Credit One Bank.
Still inside.
Chase Briscoe hooked on to the 6 of Keselowski. Cindric gets down in front of Blaney, who's not yet in touch with him.
Exactly, and Brad Keselowski readied it. He backed up to Chase Briscoe, make sure they were locked on to make sure he got a big run.
Fast break coming on the outside track. Keselowski, Briscoe, Kyle Busch.
Again, if that caution comes out during that white flag, the race is over. It's time to get established. You better do it quick.
3 miles to go in the Daytona 500.
Brad is going to need Chase Briscoe to lock on to him to push him by those two.
Keselowski had the run, but he's going to need the help. Here it comes. Big push from Kyle Busch and from Chase Briscoe.
He's locked on there too. He's going to have to stay there. It's like there's another push from Kyle Busch on the outside. Cindric can't get too far out.
Coming to turn 3 where it all came undone last year on our final lap. Austin Cindric, his grandfather, went to the Indy 500 as a car owner. Cindric is going to bring them to the line way up high to
to go to the middle. Oh, he got turned.
Larson Pastrana in the fence. We are
Keselowski's
still
out.
green. No, the caution is out. And we'll wait for official word on whether Ricky Stenhouse or Joey Logano has won the Daytona 500.
Come to the checker first, baby.
Christopher Bell in the mix. Those three cars out in front of the crash.
Slow down.
They'll have to cross the line, but
All good.
one of
Locked
them
in.
will win the Daytona 500.
What is Bell doing here?
On the track, caution and checker.
Chevy, Ford, Stenhouse, Logano. Here is how this will be decided. It is not the flag, it is not the caution lights. It is NASCAR's decision as to where those two cars were when the button was pushed to activate the caution, and Ricky Stenhouse has won the Daytona 500.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Daytona 500 winner. Let me tell you, that's been a long time coming. That boy has been aggressive. He's been close. He's been knocking on the door on a track like this, and it's finally his turn. Daytona 500. That does not surprise me, Tony.